Hello guys, welcome once again. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you that how can you actually insert image into your database. That is a pretty tough topic and people usually consider it difficult to insert images into database, but don't worry, it will be easier for you as I will make it easy for you, okay? So let's get started. First of all, I will do what? I will minimize them, okay? So to create a space, then I will take this button, shorten it right here and place it right here. So I'll just make a space for a picture box because I have to drag picture box here in order to have any image etc. Okay, so I have a lot of things here in my form, so I will just keep them aside. I'll take them aside. Okay, okay, I have a lot to clean here. Okay, so after that, when I will make space, I hope you have been following my previous videos in which you have seen how to save data into your database. Okay, and I also hope that you know how to insert data into your database. If you don't know, then go to my video number 5 in which I have told you that how can actually you insert database into your database. Okay, how actually you insert your data into your database, sorry. So in this video I'll be talking about you have inserted all the data, you have written all the data here. Okay, now you are ready to insert, but what if user also wants to store the image into your database? So let's have a look into our database. This is our MySQL database in which we have this data stored. Okay, so this is the data that we have stored, and also we don't have an image column right here, so I will be creating that shortly. But before that, in order to store the image, I have to make the image appear on the form. So for that purpose I will drag a picture box from here. So from the toolbox I will search for picture box. Here it is. I'll drag it out, I'll resize it, I'll make it a little bit bigger. Okay, let's say to this extent. Okay, now what I need to do, I need to add an image. In order to uh, I need to have a button here in order to have the image here. Okay, so I will rename this button as, from here I will go and I will search for the text of this button. Okay, so there it is, text button 14. So I will change it to as load image. Okay, so I have changed it to load image. Now what I need to do, I need to write some code into this button so that image can appear right here. Okay, so I will go and double click on the load image button, and this will create an event of this button, and inside here I'll be needing to write a code. Most of you will be familiar with the open file dialog if you are following my previous videos. Okay, so I will create an object d new open file dialog and bracket open bracket closed. So now the dialog box has been opened, so I need to add a filter here that it should take only, it should show only certain type of image files, and I am going to put png and jpg, and I'll also be putting all files filter. Okay, so for that purpose what I will do, I will write here d dot filter. Okay, right, so and I'll put it equal to, I'll put semicolon and put quotes, double quotes, right, and in here I'll be writing jpg files. That is basically a filter that I'm going to apply, steric dot jpg. Okay, and after that I'm gonna put or, so this is basically the sign of or. Okay, and after that I'll be writing steric dot jpg. Okay, and afterwards I'll be writing or again, and then I'll be writing png files. Okay, for PNG files. Alright, so PNG files, and then same like that I will open a bracket right here, static.png, close the bracket, then put the or sign again, and then I will write static.png again. Then likewise, like JPG, I have done with JPG, I'll put or again, and now the time has come to write all files. Okay, so I will also include the all file filter. It will display all the files that are present right there. Okay, so for that I will put parenthesis, and in parenthesis I'll be putting static like this, or I will be putting the same like this, static.png. I'll be putting here static again. Okay, so this is the kind of filter that you can apply in order to have all the images for all files. If you don't want to have all files, if you only want to have PNG files, then this filter will work, and if you only want to have JPG, then this filter will work. That's why I have put or sign in here. Okay, so I hope you have got the concept here, right? So now if you remember that we have to put an if block. If something is selected, then it will execute the rest of the code, otherwise it is not gonna execute that. Okay, so inside if I'm gonna be writing d.show dialog, putting the parenthesis, double equals, and this time I will just write dialog result dot okay. Okay, and now I'll put the curly brackets on, and in here I'll be writing the code. So what I'm going to explain you again what it will do. This will open the dialog box. This will create a filter, whatever filter you want to select. This will give you only 3 options. Then if something is selected, then this code inside this parenthesis will be executed. Okay, so right here I'll be defining a string variable having the location of picture. Okay, location, string location, okay, pic location, let's say, and pic location is equal to d dot file name. And one more thing, that I need to convert that into toString. Okay, so if that location is in something else, I just need to make sure that it is in string. All right, so the next thing that I need to do is to picture box. I am going to use the picture box. Okay, so I'll click here, I'll come here, and I will search for the name of the picture box, which will be up here. So picture box 1. So I will copy that, and I'll come back to the code, and after that I will paste that picture box 1 dot image location. Okay, so image location right here, and then I'll put the sign equals to pic location. Right, so I already have defined the pic location variable right here. So one more thing that I want to do, that whatever the path is there, I want to show it in a text box. So for that purpose I will drag a text box from here. So here we have somewhere a text box. Yes, there it is. So I'll drag it out. Okay, I'll put it here, resize it so that I can see the path of the file, whatever it is. Okay, so now I'll copy the name of this text box, whatever it is. This is text box 7. So I'll copy that, and I will go to the load image, and in here I will be storing that path into the text box, because I have to use that ahead. Okay, so that's why I'm using that. So paste the text box name right here, dot text. Okay, and put it equal to, you know what I need to put it equal to. It will be equal to pic location. All right, because pic location is taking the file path right from here, so that location will be stored into the text box. So that's it for now, and I'm going to run my program now to just give you an introduction, or to give you the demo about how image will get loaded, and then I will tell you how to insert that loaded image into your database. Okay, so let's run our program. Now my program has started running, so I'll put my credentials in. Okay, and after that I will hit login. It will tell me login successful. Now it will open up that form for me, and in here you can see that I have the load image button. So I will hit that. You can see that file dialog is opened. So I have you can see that filter is selected with JPG files, so it is just showing me the JPG files here. So if I do it like PNG files, so you can see that only PNG file is available, and if I do it all files, you can see all the files, whether it is PNG or it is JPG, is appearing. So I'll go with PNG file filter, and I will select this PNG. So this filter is coming because of this code here. Okay, so from here, right? I hope you have got the concept of filter right here. Okay, so now I'll select this image, I'll open it. You can see that in picture box, in place of picture box, this image is appearing. So now we have successfully loaded the image to our form, but now we want to insert that image into our database. So how we'll do that? Let's see. So first of all, we'll go to the database, and we have to add one column right here with the name as image, because we want to add image into our database, right? So this is our database named as database here. So we'll open it, we'll go to the tables, we have an employee table, and we'll right click on that, and we'll go to the alter table. So once again, for your understanding, we'll go to the database, we'll go to the tables, and we'll go to the name of the table which we have actually created. Now we'll right click on that, we'll come to the alter table, right? So when I'll hit alter table, it will show me something like this. All right, so in here what I need to do, I'll go here and I will add another column named as, let's say, images. Okay, so I'll give it a data type of blob, right? From here, blob data type will be selected. Okay, because it is going to be, image is going to be stored in binary form or in blob form. All right, so that's why I have selected that. So now I just need to apply that. So it will ask me to apply, and just applied, right? So yes, now the column has been created. So I can see that there is no column yet, but when I will refresh it, it has to appear. Yes, it appears now. So when I refresh it, it appears right here. Okay, so now you can see that image column is right here, images, and it is null, right? So we have 13 entries into our database, and now what we are gonna do, we will write a code to save our image into our database. In order to insert image into our database, we have to write a short code, right? So I will double click on insert button, and in here what I will be doing, I'll be writing a short code, but before that I have to import something, and it is already imported, right, using system.io. so this is the compulsory part for that. If you don't have this, then import this. Okay, right. So now come to the code of insert. If you don't find the code of insert, so go to the form and double click on insert, and you will have the code right here. So on the top of the code, what I need to do, I'll be needing to define an array of byte type. Okay, and I'll name it as images, because my column name is images right there. So what I will do, I will put it equal to null for now, right? And now what I need to do, I'll put file stream here. Okay, fs, and is equal to new file stream, and inside this file stream, what I will be doing, that I will copy the text box name which have the path of the file, or which have the location of the image, right? So we'll go up and we'll copy the name of the text box, and that is, I think, text box 7. Okay, copy that, come to your code again, and just in here paste this dot text box 7 dot text is the extension of the text box. Then you need to write here file mode, because this is gonna take 3 parameters. File mode dot open. Okay, and after that you need to put a comma, and then you will write here file access dot read. Okay, so that's it for this line. So file stream is being used in file handling. If you don't know what it is, you can go to my previous videos, and that is video number 24 or video number 25, in which I have briefly explained file stream. And in here you can see that I have taken 3 parameters. First is string, the second one is file mode, and the third one is file access. Okay, so what it will do, it will take the file from the text box, okay, whatever the image file is, then it will open that file, okay, then it will read whatever is inside of the file. Okay, so you can also go to the internet and can check from Microsoft official website. We have this file stream, okay, string, file mode, and file access. Okay, you can see in the code, right? This is the string, this is the file mode, this is the file access. So now you can see that this is being used for initializes a new instance of the file stream class for the specified file handle with the specified read write permission and buffer size. Okay, so that's what I have told you. Okay, so in the next line what you need to write is the binary reader. So I'll write binary reader. Okay, and I'll put br, I'll put equal to new binary reader, and inside of that I need to pass this. Okay, this is basically the object of file stream, and I need to pass in here. Oh, sorry. So I'll copy that. Okay, Control C, and I'll paste it right here. Okay, so it's been pasted. Okay, so and in the last line what I need to do, I will be putting images, that is this, okay, this array images. I'll put it equal to the br binary reader object, br dot ready bytes, okay, read bytes, sorry. And in here what I need to write, I need to write the length of the file stream, whatever the length of it. Okay, fs dot length, right? So file stream is of a different data type. Okay, so length is basically integer. So what I will do, I will typecast here. And if you're not familiar with typecasting, then I will recommend you to read on the internet. This is a very common practice among the programmers. So I will typecast it, and now you can see that the error, the red line has gone, because I have typecasted into the integer, and that is the same type as length, right? So that's it. These are the 4 lines that you need to write, okay, in order to insert image in database. But yet we are not completed. We have to change a little bit in the query in order to insert database into our in order to insert the image into our database. Okay, so what I will do now, I'll go to this query. Okay, and in here you can see I have all the column names, but I have added one more column, images, with the name of images, isn't it, right? So what I will do, I'll go here, and you can see that I have not added the age column yet because I don't have it here. So okay, I'm not gonna jump into that yet. So what I will do, I will simply write here images. Okay, so that is the column name here in my database. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write here on the values at the end at the end of the values I will go from here, values, and at the end of the values I will write, I'll put a comma eventually, and what I will do, I will write at, let's say, images. Okay, let's shorten it and let's say at img. Okay, so this is the parameter and I have not defined this parameter yet, right? So what I am gonna do, I will be defining that parameter right here inside my try catch block. Okay, inside my try block actually, and inside my try block what I am gonna do, I'll write here, I'll copy this MySQL connection database. Database is the variable that is representing the MySQL connection, so I'll copy that and I will write here database dot parameters. Okay, database dot parameters, parameters, it is not showing me, parameters dot add. Okay, so now what you need to do, this is not actually parameters, it is parameter, and dot add, sorry, it is parameters, sorry for that, parameters dot add, and in here what I need to write is new MySQL parameter. Yes, I have it here, and now inside the parenthesis I will be writing two parameters. The first one will be at img that I have written there. Okay, here you can see at img, that is the parameter that I need to write here, but I also need to add the parameter of the image of the byte array right here, from you can see right here. So this is the array of the image. Okay, so I can store as many images into it as I want, but it will convert this image into the byte. All right, so it will store that into an array. Okay, so now what it will do, it will come here and it will write here images. Okay, so you can see that it is still showing me an error right here. Okay, so in order to remove that error, let's shorten it. It is not working, so let me check this, then I'll get back to you. Okay, I'm so sorry, I have committed a mistake here. So in spite of this, I need to copy this MySQL command variable actually. So I'll be copying that and I'll put here cmd dot parameters. Now let's make this be bigger, and now you can see the error has gone. Okay, so now the error has gone and now the image will be perfectly inserted in your database. Okay, so now I'll repeat what I have done. I have just written these 4 lines of code. Okay, so I have explained them very well, and now coming to the next point is that you have to enter the column name into your query. You have to change query little bit, and in spite of the corresponding value, you need to write a parameter like this. Okay, so I have written this parameter at img, and now coming to your try catch block, now you need to come at your try block, and in here after the open command where your database is opening, you need to write this line. Okay, so this will keep that images. Okay, it will give that image to that parameter at img, and hence in that way we will able to store that at img in our database. Okay, so we have used this parameter right here in our value somewhere. Okay, this is it. So I hope you have got the whole concept of inserting the image into our database. Okay, so now the time has come to run our program. So we will run our program and we will have something like this on our output. So we will put our credentials in and we will log in. So it will tell me login successful, and we'll go to there. And now you need to focus here. So we have the 14th value. Okay, 14th one is empty, and till 13 we have all the values. Okay, so now what I will do, I'll go to the form, the running application. I'll go to the load image. I will select this png file, and I will select this png I will select png filter, then I will select a png file, and then I will open it. Okay, so this is the image. Now I want to insert it into my database. So this is simple, that I will write here eid, ename as Pakistan, and username is also this, and password is 1407 this is the password, let's say, and let's say it's mail. Let's put the date in here, the date of birth, and that is okay, so that will be 1947 and August and 14. Okay, so this is the password, and this is the mail, this is the date. Now when I will hit insert, all the data from here and this image via this path will be stored into my database on the 14th place. Okay, so now what I need to do, I'll go to the application and hit insert. So now it is saying me that values are successfully inserted. That means my image has been successfully inserted to my database. Okay, so I'll go here and I will refresh it. Now you need to see here, check this, there is nothing here, right? So when I will refresh it, you can see that all the values at the 14th place has been stored into my database like this. And on the image type I have this blob type. Okay, so this is the basically binary type or the blob type in which the image has been stored into my database. So in the same way you can extract your image from your database, and I will most probably be telling you this into my upcoming videos somewhere. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you have learned something new. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Bye for now.